Welcome to the Amagi! In today's video, we have some potentially big news. But before we begin, we publish new content every day. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You've probably clicked on this video because you read the title and thought, wait, a new Avatar series? I want to know more. But before you get your hopes up, let's make clear that there's no concrete information on a new animated series being in the works right now. But a statement from an earnings call on November 6th by Viacom CBS CEO Bob Bakish gives reason for hope. Before we go into it, here's a little context. As we just said, Bakish is the CEO of Viacom, a big US-American media concern which owns a couple of TV channels like Nickelodeon, as well as its own streaming platform CBS All Access, soon to be renamed into Paramount Plus, which is also where Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra are home right now. The streaming service is currently building up its programming, including putting up existing franchises like Avatar and working on original programming. You can probably see where this is going. During the earnings call, Bakish said the following: "In terms of Paramount Plus, we have announced some new entertainment franchises that we're bringing to Plus. The Godfather, SpongeBob, the Criminal Minds spin-out. But, under the covers, our preview launch showed that there's other franchises that work too that have potential. Things like MTV's reality show, The Challenge, things like Nick's animated library series, Avatar, and all this is really the tip of the iceberg. And we do have other franchises in the company, so you can safely assume that upcoming announcements will include new original variants of them for Paramount Plus. We will of course have some non-franchise-based new originals to keep things fresh, but I'm not going to get ahead of things and reveal them until we get much closer to launch." While this is no straight confirmation of a new Avatar project heading our way, this does sound good. We shouldn't ignore the fact that Avatar is mentioned explicitly, which could be significant. The Avatar franchise has a long-running successful history, which companies like Nickelodeon and Viacom are surely aware of. With the show's 15-year anniversary still underway, and the franchise gaining mass attention through both series being picked up on Netflix and CBS All Access, and through the original series getting a live-action series announced, it only makes sense from a business standpoint to keep the eyes fixed on the franchise and try to bring out new Avatar projects. Considering that Viacom owns Paramount Studios, which is the studio behind the infamous The Last Airbender movie by M. Night Shyamalan, this creates an interesting situation. If we also take into account that Netflix is working on a live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Essentially, we have two separate studios working on the same intellectual property and different projects at the same time. And one of those studios already has experience, albeit a bad experience, with the property. But looking on the bright side of things, with Bryke no longer involved in the Netflix project, and with both of them having expressed their interest in still wanting to be deeply involved in the Avatar universe, we may look optimistically toward the future. If Paramount makes a good case on their part, they just might convince the duo to get back on board with them for a fresh take on the Avatar universe with new beginnings. If there will be a new Avatar project, it will probably end up on Viacom's streaming platform, which might be a good opportunity to make up for the rough treatment that Nickelodeon gave The Legend of Korra during its original run, when the network pulled the show off the main channel and unceremoniously put it onto its website without giving viewers a heads up. Plus, the availability on a streaming service would also solve the issue of having weird airing schedules, which The Legend of Korra also had to deal with. If you're interested in the production history of The Legend of Korra, check out our video on it, and let us know in the comments what you think about this potential big news. Did you enjoy our video? Be sure to check out these other great videos from the Amagi, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.